Hello there. Today I want to talk about something I've mentioned in passing a few times, transhumanism. And I suppose the main reason that I'm interested in talking about that now is recent developments in science, which are enabling the sort of transhumanist vision to actually become a physical reality. So, some of you may be wondering what the hell I'm on about and what on earth is this transhumanism? It's a philosophy that developed in the sort of, I suppose, the late 19th century. You suppose a precursor to that really would have been Nietzsche's vision of the Superman. So, transhumanism really is basically about transcending humanity as it currently is, the limitations of our physical and intellectual capacities to become sort of something superhuman, basically. And that involves technological enhancements, which could be anything from something like this Neuralink idea that Elon Musk is working on, sort of a brain interface that can connect you to AI or computers or prosthetics, such as maybe having an upgraded eye that can see in infrared and ultraviolet, etc., etc. And this has been around a very long time, but now the technology has advanced to such a stage that what was formerly science fiction and sort of dreams of the, far-fetched imagination are now actually possible. The idea that you can be anything that you want, really. We're already seeing in society the ability for people to transform themselves in their gender and to identify as anything. People now identifying as non-humans as well. But the ability to actually effect a sort of physical change that will, if not change you to that, mimic that which you want to become, is actually really possible. And now it's becoming possible for us to actually create human beings without any of the natural processes, through artificial insemination, and even what's recently been in the news in the last few months about artificial wombs. I'm very much opposed to this whole idea, very much underpinned by my spiritual beliefs as a pagan and druid. But I think this is a road that we will probably regret going down in the long term. I would be more in favour of a more naturalistic human rather than trying to become something else that is beyond human. And a lot of the ideas that are embedded in the transhumanist movement, which you'll find are very prevalent in the World Economic Forum. If you go through their website and you listen to the speeches of Klaus Schwab, you'll see that they're very, very into all this. A lot of the ideas were discussed a long time ago by a well-known author called Aldous Huxley. And his brother Julian was heavily involved in the transhumanist movement, which is probably where he got all his information from about this. Unlike his brother, Aldous Huxley was very much opposed to this, and he wrote the book Brave New World, which was published in 1932 as a warning, really, a warning to humanity about what the transhumanist movement had planned and what their ultimate goals were. So we are now at that point where it's possible to create humans without a family, without mother and father, to have a population of people that could be raised by the state, and there being no need for parents, no need for any kind of family, and for their whole lives to be socially engineered according to what the state thinks they should think and believe, and what they should do with their lives. To me, this is a dystopian nightmare, and I think Aldous Huxley very much felt the same way. Although, there are people who think this is a great idea, particularly the World Economic Forum. So, that, I think, is their ultimate agenda, to try and create this new society of sort of superhumans who are genetically and technologically altered, that will be raised by the government, and obviously the lives that they have will be very much mapped out for them. So the idea of sort of growing up naturally and developing according to your free will will disappear if such plans happen. Everything will be controlled, everything will be monitored, and that's not a vision of human society that I'd like to see come to pass. And I think Huxley was right. So he wrote another book called New World Revisited some time after, and he talked about this at length, this sort of transformation of human society, including some interesting interviews. I'm putting a link in the description to his interview from 1958, where he discusses some of these ideas. So, if you don't know much about transhumanism, you might be interested to go and find out. It's very easy to find online. You'll find a lot about it. And as I said, if you want to check out the World Economic Forum, there's a lot of information about that on their website. It's not something that they publicly promote hugely, but if you spend some time reading their literature and looking through the various recordings of meetings and presentations at Davos and the like, you'll actually see they're very, very deeply involved in these ideas. Although they don't want sort of the general public to be fully aware of this. Their promotional videos don't go into this, but it is absolutely fundamentally part of their philosophy. And one of the main reasons that I'm opposed to them having significant power over governments, or creating a world government along the lines that they propose. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say for now. And go check it out for yourself. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.